8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in. This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment in Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a mule.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
All right, we're back. Y'all go ahead and type a comment so we can see if it's showing up.
And this is take 2.
Take 2.
Ready, action.
Now we thank y'all so much.
Y'all feel it.
Looks like you just won now. What's going on, Obadiah? How you doing?
What's going on?
See, that's what
Obadiah?
it was. Obadiah wasn't on the first time, and he didn't have us, he wasn't doing his thing, so everything just went berserk.
That's what it was. Now, don't be late next time, Obadiah. Now things are right because you're here. What's going on, Mr. McKelvin? I'm gonna tell Mr. Pace hello again. We appreciate you. What's going on, Mr. Henderson, Carver, Columbus? What's going on, Kitty Moon? Welcome. Pierce County in the building. What's going on with you? Mr. Murphy checking in from Thomasville. Marcia said, yo, DJ, bring that track back.
Exactly. Spin it around again, Marcia. We got it right this time.
We got it right this time. So, what's going on, Mr. Hill?
Antoine, what's good, bro?
Bear down. So now, this is Wednesday, so we did the recap on Monday of last week's game. So now it's time to kind of discuss what's coming up this week. What are y'all looking forward to? What are some of the tough matchups you see this week? Or that you're interested in?
Well, I am interested in y'all's game.
New text message from Joanne.
I think I've bought into the hype. I've been talking about it for a few days now, so I think I'm gonna be a fan this week. Not of any particular team. I'm just gonna watch.
Be a fan of the rivalry. I get it. I think I'm outside of that one. I think I want to see what Coffee and Ware are made of. They had some. Their competition wasn't that great last week, so we want to see what they do against each other this week. Yeah, the border war.
They go Oscar Miles, bringing it already, man.
Hi, what's going on, Mr. Miles? He said ICG would have just told us to suck it up. Everyone can come in. What's going on?
Shots fired.
The border war. Yep, that's what I'm interested in, Mr. Hampson. Mr. Henderson said Carver Columbus versus Spencer Greenways. It's our big Heritage Bowl, big hometown game with tailgating, food, and it's my 20th year class reunion weekend. What happened?
Okay,
happy class reunion, young buck.
Class of 04.
Class of 04. What's going on, Mr. Murray? Class A, D2 Jenkins County and Lincoln County, 2 mirror image teams. Okay, I'm interested to see what y'all are gonna do.
Okay, I gotta interrupt y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Here comes some bullshit.
No. Let's just stop with all the charades. I know it's all good for every team. Everybody got their game of the week and whatnot. But the top 3 games of the week, if you ask me, from 3 down to 1. Number 3 is going to be the Benedictine and Buford game.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be big to kind of determine what Benedictine is going to be doing this year after that loss against a powerhouse. in Raven Gap, coming up against another powerhouse who had a tough loss against Milton. Number 2 game is going to be the Peach County Trojans versus the Perry Panthers. Defending 4A state champion Perry, who Peach County has dominated for the last 30 years, but the last 3 years, Perry has gotten the best of Peach. To see if they back or not and how that game is going to go is very interesting. And the number 1 game of this week, we all know, is Ware Coffee, because these are 2 schools that, man, you go back and look the last 5-10 years, man, they've been right there winning state championships, right there at the door to win state championships. Ware won 2 years ago, Coffee won last year, things like that. You gotta put that game in perspective and say that's gonna be top game of the week. So I'm not down in anyone else's game, but those games are the top games of the week.
Maybe in middle and South Georgia it is, but up in Atlanta, we looking at some other games.
Like what, bro?
Like what?
My thoughts exactly.
We looking at Woodward Academy and Collins Hill for number 1.
Okay. Now tell me what kind of significance that game holds. Just tell me now.
What kind of significance? It's gonna show that Collins Hill is a fucking joke. That's what it's gonna show when Woodward Academy beat them.
Oh my God, you that ain't got to be the game. That ain't got to be a game of the week to determine that.
Okay. The
So
next
you
one.
trying to say it don't move the needle?
It don't move the needle at all. I'm still trying to find that little man pushing up the news.
So you gonna sit up here and tell me that a private school playing a 6A school ain't gonna move the needle for you? And when it's Woodward Academy?
Yeah, I just told you the private school that's playing a 6A school that moved the needle. That's Benedictine and Buford. Everything else is uncivilized.
No, we already know that Buford defense against Benedictine offense. Buford defense gonna win that battle.
Bro, that's why it's the 3rd game, and that's yet to be seen, because like I said, both of those schools the last 5 years has been very successful in their respective class. Both of them took a tough loss on last week. So yeah,
they both did.
that game
Now,
does.
one of them took a tough loss, one of them took an ass whooping. Spend it how you want to spend it. Now, my other game up here,
Then.
above the fault line, which a lot of people ain't paying no attention to, GAC versus Decatur.
And stop. Man, you might as well be talking about Lucy Laney. Talking about some GAC versus Decatur.
Lucy Laney.
You might as well be.
My Lord. That's what we're doing right now. Are you giving me a my Lord right now?
Bro, all I'm trying to tell you is this. Okay?
No.
When we talk about significance of a game, here's the point that I'm trying to make. The 6 teams that I called out to be the game of the week in every respective class that they hold can be playing for, if not hoisting the trophy at the end of the year.
Now, with you saying that, I got 2 more games on my list. One, and this is a team that you like, so I want to see how you take this. Douglas at Westlake.
Douglas at Westlake?
Yeah. This weekend. When
you said the Douglas versus Westlake, the needle jumped up a little bit. But then it held, it was fighting. It was fighting, but that it just fell back down, bro. It just fell back down. Yeah.
Okay.
It moved the needle. It moved the needle just a little bit, bro. And the only reason I say that is because Doug is an upcoming team. We know they're going to probably be good in 3A. But when you think about the fact that Westlake has been an overhyped team for the last 3 years and haven't lived up to nothing that they even set forth to live up to, I wouldn't be surprised if 3A Douglas don't beat a 6A Westlake this weekend.
Okay, you're on the same page I'm on now. And here's my last one. All right, which a lot of people ain't paying attention to. Milton playing American Heritage, Florida.
That's on ESPN, right?
I'm not sure, but all I know is they have American heritage out of Plantation, Florida, as one of the top teams out of Florida to win, and projected to win a state title. So that game right there is a clash of the Titans.
Agreed. Agreed. And the
So
only reason I don't give that game the respect that it should have because it's an out of state game. So when I made that about this week's game, I'm talking about in-state games.
man, I'm talking
That
Georgia high
game,
school football. Period.
that game is the top 10. That game is in one of the top 10 games in the nation.
hmm But I'm just bringing it up though because it is a game that I do that I know for me personally I'm interested in because I want to see how Milton is going to perform against them. But we got time to talk about that though.
We do.
Let's see. Is anybody posting somewhere else? Because all I see is one on the. I know Chad says it's still two live, but I only see one.
It just one live. It just one live. He still see the one from the first time. That's what he see.
Oh, okay.
It just one.
Okay, so let me go back up. How you doing, Mr. Wilson? Brian says this dude popping off about winning 3 or 4 games against Peach in 50 years. Boy, boo. I know how it is when little brother feels good about beating big brother. Now it's time for big brother to put you back in your place. And Pat says, shaking his head. Chris says, Coffee versus Way is that 912 stuff. Charles says, Seminole County checking in. Welcome, Mr. Scott. Big win against last week.
Big up, Mr. Scott, on that win against Sly County last week.
Shelley County.
Yeah, Shelley County.
Hell no.
And if y'all don't know, when I was playing middle school ball at Fort Valley Middle School, we had a game against Sly County, and I was telling my brothers that we was playing Shelley County. So that's where they come from.
It's a snapping turtle. Oscar does not agree with you, Mike, on the GAC indicator game, and I'm sure nobody else does either, but he was the one to say it.
Okay, we'll see Friday night when the results come in.
Okay. So James Hampton, interesting. He said the best football is south of the net line.
I'll let you have that for now.
Because you're in such a good mood. Brian said them Georgia boys hit different. Mr. Hurst, welcome. TCC versus K-Roll Sarah Makers. Come on, Mr. Hurst. Now you know.
That's the last game you want to watch that week.
I hope he wouldn't saying that was a game of the week.
I hope not either, because the third string will be in the middle of the second quarter. What's going on, Mr. McDaniel? How you doing?
It's good, Mr. Mac.
Mr. SD, Tiff County checking in. We're 1 game in and got homecoming Friday night already. Wow, I thought ours was early.
Oh, let me just address Mr. SD's real quick. Who y'all playing for y'all homecoming? Mr. SD's, let us know that. That's what I would like to know.
Mr. Ferguson, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. He said Lincoln County versus Jenkins County is the game of the week.
In what? Shit. In what?
It is to them.
Man, come on, man. Okay. You got it. Go ahead. Next comment.
Paul wants to know what's Milton's national ranking.
I think after the win in Beaufort, I know they was in the top 15. I think they kind of made their way in the top 10. We'll have to look that up for you, Mr. Wilson.
Well, the question is, what poll are we referring to? Because right now,
Max Prep, that's
Max Prep,
yeah.
6.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew they had moved up.
Okay, so Jeremy says, Mike, if y'all had the same quarterback and running back from last year, TCC would have been a perfect game for Cedar Grove. Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Yeah.
It's no pushover or no knock on Cedar Grove. I mean, I don't know about this year because I haven't watched TCC, but last year I think TCC would have been a little too powerful for Cedar Grove with last year's Cedar Grove team and last year TCC.
Mm-hmm. Adam ST says Tift is playing Gadsden County. Okay, then y'all gonna be 2-0.
If it's Gaston County, Florida, they sure are.
Somebody too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they 2-0 with a homecoming victory.
Deshaun Hunter. Welcome, Mr. Hunter. He brings us greetings from the Yellow Apartments on Green Street. Welcome, Folk Valley.
What you know about the Yellows?
What you know about the Yellows on Green Street? What you know about that? Welcome, Mr. Redding. How you doing? Yes, Gaston County, Florida. Isaiah says, sound like some hate already. Yo, why you hating on Lincoln and Jenkins?
No, see, that's the point. We said, since y'all want me to get into it, because I said I was going to leave it alone. But Mr. Ferguson, you asked, so thou shall receive. Goddamn. We said the game of the week. We was talking about the top game in the state. See, here on FNL, Mr. Ferguson, we have this thing about moving the needle. So what I'm saying is, if you go anywhere over the state of Georgia, North, Middle, and South Georgia, and you mention the Benedictine versus the Buford game, it's going to move the needle. If you mention the Perry versus the Peach game, it's going to move the needle. If you mention the Ware versus Coffee, it's going to move the needle. But if I go up in Northwest Georgia or the mountains of Georgia and I say, hey, man, Lincoln County playing Jenkins County this, they're going to say, who? Like, come on, bro. We talking about the top games and not it might mean something, you know, down in Millen or over in Lincoln or wherever, Lincoln County and all, but that just don't do it for the state of Georgia, bro. That's all I'm saying.
So Derek Redding says Gaston lost their two best kids to the county. Ooh, okay.
He said to Lee County.
The Lee County. Oh, I said, oh, that's Lee. Oh, let me get my glasses right.
The Lee.
Ooh. Well, dang.
That move is interesting, but I'm gonna mind my business.
How far is that?
Gaston County is it's about maybe 30 to 40 minutes from me. But it's closer to the Albany side. So that's the interesting part of the move for me.
Oh, okay. Adam says then Lee comes to town. I'm scared of Chroma. You should be.
You should be. You got every right to be.
Joey Rich, hello from Irwin. Y'all got a game with Worth County this week that should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that one's gonna move the needle a little bit. If Worth County would have been on the run that they're on for a couple of more years, that would definitely be an interesting game. But the fact that Worth is just kind of getting back to being Worth of the mid and early 90s, yeah, it still moved the needle just a little bit.
And do they play in Irwin?
Good question.
Because if they do, I'll get a nod to Irwin. Stephen Tate, welcome. He says Coffee and Ware is going to be the game to watch. Is probably. Patrick Watkins says Peach County fans always talking about the past. Well, sir, we have a past to talk about, and you do not. So you would not.
And I got to address that real quick. See, here's the thing that bothers me about people that say stuff like that. We talk college football. We talk NFL football. The Dallas Cowboys hadn't won a championship since I was in middle school or something.
1995.
Okay, so I was in high school. So That being said, they always want to say, at least we won a championship. At least we got championships. And everybody's okay with that. You know what I mean? The old Oklahoma Sooners are not that. The Miami Hurricanes, the Florida State Seminoles, they're not that.
Hey,
But
hold
yet
on.
and still, everybody can be okay with their past. But when it comes to high school, I used to tell my people this right here. The person that say you always talking about the past is the person that don't have a past to talk about.
That's what I just said. Yep. If I was you, I wouldn't talk about my past either, Pat. But God bless you anyway. What's going on, Mr. Welch from Lamar County? Checking
What's
in.
going on, Mr. Welch?
Did you come in? Did you come here to tell the
Dro?
wizard I told you so?
Oh, it was the wizard. It was the
Yeah,
wizard. It wasn't Dro. Yeah, talking about Tell Fair was gonna beat Lamar County.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Derek Ritten says they played for Lee early in their high school career. Okay, so they coming back home. Okay. And they are playing in Osceola. So yeah, I get a nod to Irwin County probably. TCC got a running back from Gadsden named Deuce. Okay, Gadsden, Alabama's just infiltrating the state of Georgia. I guess they are on the board.
That's Florida.
Florida. Oh, okay, yeah.
We still
And he got corrected. They came from the Deuce and another kid came from Lincoln, so they came from Tallahassee.
Oh, okay.
Question. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
We still got some comments coming on the other thing. I'm seeing them come up. They keep coming up from King Cornelius, but I don't see them on this thread.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It seemed like his messenger or podcast page that he's coming on, because that's when I get those notifications. And I'm glad you brought that up, EP.
They coming on here, so I guess he's still on the other page. I guess I don't know.
Come out of that, Mr. Cornelius. Come out of that one, and there should be a live at the top of the page. If you could enter that one and make your comments so that we can see them and respond in kind. And welcome to the podcast, sir. Burke County in the house. How you doing, Mr. Lakes? Welcome.
Mr. Lakes, what's going on?
Adam says, I'm a big Blue Devil, as y'all know, but my dad graduated and played for Wilcox County in the late 70s. They've got clinched Friday night. That should be another. I don't know how Wilcox is doing. They're like, sometimes they up and then sometimes they just kind of.
Well, they just down as of late. Hey, Mr. Cornelius said we blocked him. Not at all, sir. Not at all. Find the right live and come on in.
Go to the Friday Night Lights page and then go to the one at the top. Like we had to leave the first one because it was an error. So, click on the one at the very top of the page.
And what he's commenting on actually isn't live.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think that's the message screen or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's the one that's saying 24 minutes. I think it's still saying 24.
Yeah.
24 minutes.
Come to the first one. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah. All right, Mr. You know what? Mr. Lakes, hope springs eternal. He said Burke County is going to try to upset Benedictine next week.
In what?
In tackle football, I would assume. What's going on, Mr. Byron? What's going on, Mr. James? We got Macon County and Stockbridge in the house.
What's going on, fellas?
Well, the last 3 years beat y'all, so talk about that. Okay.
Whoa. Hold on, back up. You said we got who in the house?
Here come that hate. Now here come the real hate. We got Stockbridge in the house, bro. What's up?
What's that? The Stockbridge? How y'all feeling over there?
Okay, so
No, hold on, sis. I gotta do my A Smith rant on this one. So Stockbridge, who's the fan we talking? Who am I
Mr.
talking to from
James.
Stockbridge?
Mr. James.
Mr. James. So this him right here? Daniel James?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. Mr. Daniel James, I want you to go back over the summer and I want you to check my receipts on this. I said it's two teams that are gonna be Stockbridge this year. One of them already got you. The other one, Jones County, gonna get you. And I really do think you're gonna slip up and a third one gonna get you because you going in the region play right now. From here on out, you in strictly nothing but region play. And guess what, buddy? Y'all cannot afford to be nothing but first place in your region.
Hey, bro, let me interrupt real quick and ask you something. Bro, why you sound like me when I broke up with my ex-girlfriend about 10 years ago? I won't call no name, bro, but you just sound like you a lot hurt with Stockbridge, bro. I'm just trying to figure out why.
No, I'm not hurt with Stockbridge. What my problem with Stockbridge is Stockbridge made a mistake. You let the jolly happy big fella go, and you brought in a young fella, and the past has proven that trying to take coaches from a winning program in DeKalb County and bringing them to other schools don't work out well. And obviously, you guys think they didn't get the memo on this because obviously, I guess they was too far north to get the memo. So I'm trying to let them know that in the memo stated you can get the coaches, but don't expect immediate results. As a matter of fact, the head coach might not stick around for more than 2 years. And I'm being nice on that.
But you just sound bitter with Stockbridge, bro.
He's very passionate, is he not?
I'm very passionate about it because one, I thank you for paying the man, but it's the reason why the man didn't stay where he was at.
Yeah, that sound like that girlfriend-boyfriend breakup.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Stockbridge, 8-2 on the season at the best. And that's my receipt from earlier during the summer. And I'm sticking with that. I guarantee you right now you're gonna lose to Jones County at a minimum.
Okay, Pooh. You all right? You all right, Pooh?
I feel better.
Okay.
I do want to ask them a question, but this ain't the platform for me to ask them questions.
Okay, we're gonna ask that one a little later. Can I move on, baby?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thanks, sweetheart. Patrick said, last 3 years beat y'all, so let's talk about that. First of all, let's talk about that. And this ain't gonna take but 15 seconds. Okay, it's 2 years, not 3. And the last 2 years you won the contest. What else you got? Not a bitch ass thing. Let's move on. Alex Welch. He said the wizard cool. We ain't tripping. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Yeah, Mr. Tate, we did have 2 pods running at one time, but we had to come out, and so the one at the very top is only one running now. So welcome. Mr. Burns, how are you? Welcome. He said, where can I find and follow this podcast? Much love from the TUC.
What's the tuck? I'm lost on that one.
Elaborate, Mr. Burns. Let us know what the tuck is. But welcome. We are so glad you decided to join us. You can listen to us on Facebook at Friday Night Lights. What's the link? Mo or Mike, you can put the link in the comments, or you can listen to us on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
Steven says he has coffee 3817 over where?
And what?
Wow.
In football.
In tackle football. Okay. Mr. Maine, Paul says he apologized for what Benedictine's gonna do to Bert after taking these 2 ass whippings.
At least he, at
Friday
least
is
he,
in 2 days. Friday is in 2 days.
And that's what he's saying. So next week they're gonna take all that frustration out on Burke County.
after losing to Raven Gap and going up there and losing to Buford, they gonna
Balling
take
them
it out
folk,
on Burke County.
balling them folk in Buford, Georgia. They're gonna take it out on Burke County next week. Man says we'll see. They got away 38-31 on the last play of the game. They say they're coming for you, cadets. They're coming for you. Bear Van said, in what, Stephen Tate?
I agree with Bear Van.
So,
Jess,
yes.
tell the guy this how he can follow the group right here. This
Okay. You see, Mr. Burns, if you look at the screen, you'll see the page Friday Night Lights High School Football Georgia. That is our page, and you can listen to our podcast there on Mondays, Wednesdays at 7ish, and then on Friday nights, if you're feeling bold, you can listen to us around 11ish, and that's our Set with Your Chest edition, and things might get a little tempted or a little heated.
And the EP corner on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Can I finish?
I'm sorry, babe. I just wanted to add that in.
You're just being who you are, interrupting people.
I'm gonna interrupt you, babe, and I just want to say the EP did a good job on yesterday. Remind me to get with you after the show about some EP.
Appreciate it. I got my first nominee for Turtle of the Week. This crap right here.
Hey, Turtle of the Century.
My Lord. Oh, my Lord. It's a snapping turtle.
It's a snapping turtle. What's going on, Mr. Snow? Sarah McAfan checking in. Jeremy said, you upset with Coach Bama, Mike?
Nah, I ain't upset with him. I'm glad he went and got that money.
Nick Fletcher, what's going on, Mr. Fletcher? Toombs County checking in. I know you're excited. I know your son is excited to be playing this week. Collins said that coffee is going to be where? Oh, don't beat me up, Mr. McDaniel. In football, basketball, wrestling, basketball, and weaving. You
probably
name
meant
it.
basket weaving.
He did, but that ain't what he said.
Wall. He said it don't matter. So I'm gonna just go ahead and look at your list real quick. Basket weaving, check. Thorn wall, check. Wrestling, no. Basketball, no. Football, hell no.
Let's see. Sean, welcome, Sean. He says it doesn't work out well because the coaches can't recruit the same way outside of the cab.
I'm glad somebody else said it before I did.
Ooh. Yeah.
It is what it is.
So it's not just, I just want you to know that your diatribe has a lot of people thinking that you're salty. You say you're not, but I'm just letting you know how it comes out to the people.
That joke was in the room, closed up with the lights off, singing love songs after that move.
I was in the bathroom with the lights out singing Lenny Williams.
Oh. And he cried.
But you know what, though? At the end of the day, man, we do wish the best for Coach Bama and the staff that went over there with him. Hope, still waiting on word on how everything worked out with the hearing. But at the end of the day, at the end of, and I feel the same way. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna put this out public.
No.
Don't do it.
Something in
Don't
his
do
liquor.
Okay, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Don't do it.
All right, moving on.
Tucker High School. Welcome, Mr. Burns.
Okay.
High School. Okay.
The once was of DeKalb County.
Yeah, they move around. I
That's
used
a
to
small
go
county.
on my way home. from work when I used to work out from home. James Hampton says, "Well, who's your team, Mr. Hampton? Let us know." He says, "Solid line, talented, skilled players. Lost our senior running back, but we have a solid group of running backs. Quarterback looks a lot more confident this year." Are you talking about Coffee or are you talking about Ware?
I'm hoping where.
Because he could talk. He could be talking about either one of them. Kelvin says we've got Bowden this Friday. I just hope it doesn't get ugly. Our offense needs work, and they're young. No excuses though, because we still gotta play. True.
Kevin, I think that game is going to be a better game than paper would say. Um, yeah, I think I watched you all play Southwest, and you do have a bunch of young guys, but they dogs, So if that coach can never pull it together, I think that game would be a lot closer than what paper would say.
Mm-hmm. Deshaun says, "Good evening, everyone. How you doing,
Mr.
What's going
Sub?
on?
I'm sure you're gearing up for Carver versus Spencer. Y'all be safe over there." Nick Fletcher says he had to pick up a night shift, is why he's late. Mr. Fletcher, don't even ask that question. You'll never figure it out. Just cuss him
If you
out.
feed it, it will grow.
Just cuss him out and keep moving. Yeah. Sometimes you just ignore it, and then sometimes you just got to get it off your chest. And Friday night, I'm gonna light his ass up if you
Come on Friday.
Let's see. Mr. Henderson said the rant was real. Yeah, that baby was hurt, wasn't it, Mr. Henderson? Yeah. Mr. Hampton said that Coffee and Ware game is gonna be closer than people think. I'm not even. Mr. Henderson said it looked like Stockbridge messed up Bo Walker's senior year. No, Stockbridge didn't mess it up.
But he messed it up. All right, moving on.
Okay, let's see. They talking. Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. We appreciate you. I know you ready for the turn up. I know you ready.
2 more days, baby. 2 more days, and they gonna turn up, be lit, all that. Hey, what's the new folks saying these days?
Who you asking?
Hell, listen, my 30th high school reunion is in a month. You can't be asking me shit. I don't know.
And I'm the youngest one on here, and I for sure don't know.
Well, you the one that's supposed to be keeping us up to date on the new fans.
In what?
I don't know. Mike, Mr. James said y'all gonna chill on his coat. There ain't no y'all, Mr. James. That was pure unadulterated thirsty BS Rollins Esquire.
I know what the young folks say. They on that timing. They on time. Yeah, what kind of time you on and stuff like that.
Demon time.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Oh, I mean,
you know what? Moving on. Just for reading that comment, sis. Because they're about to get said their podcast about to turn into something totally different.
My Lord.
Okay. Obadiah has a great question. Which 2023 state champion will take their first L in 2024?
Well, shit, that got answered last week.
Who?
Who lost?
City Grove.
City Grove.
Oh, so woohoo! Yeah.
No wonder that man in that dark room got dang under the covers.
Don't ask a question like that, knowing you already know the answer.
Welcome, King Cornelius. Money on the board. What kind of money? You giving out money? Let us know some.
But King don't know. We got some mule chasers on here now.
No, I just asked if he giving out free money. That's all I ask. Don't start this now. It's Friday. It ain't Friday. Y'all gonna get me to cussing.
Something strange for a piece of change.
Okay, so no.
Take a deep breath.
You take a deep breath. Obadiah said he meant who's gonna take that first loss outside of Cedar Grove.
Okay, I can tell you easily. Week 1, we had a champion go down. Week 2, We gonna have a champion go down.
Ooh, yes, Mr. Redden. These national games are gonna be crazy good. They're gonna be on ESPN. I'm gonna make sure I'm streaming them while I'm in that old stinking ass Panther pit. Mr. McKelvin says he can't think of a better team to end Coffee's 16 game win streak.
Then them Gators, huh? So I
Mhm.
forgot about the Peach and Perry game. Actually, it was Coffee that I was talking about, champion going down. But yeah, Perry might just as well go down also.
Mm-hmm. So okay, that's interesting. Kelvin says 10 gives us the best chance to win, in my opinion. Kelvin is number 10. Is he a freshman? What's his classification? Did he play for
Definitely a freshman. That's the EP little cousin. And threw a hell of a pass on that touchdown, Kevin. The kid stands about 6'4", 6'5", and do have a cannon. I think it's just the fact that he's not an unpolished quarterback. If y'all continue to work with him down there, I do agree with you. The kid is gonna be special.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this lie from Jeremy Williams. But okay, y'all don't put no stock in what it said, but I'm gonna put it out here hoping he adheres to it. And I'm gonna root for Toombs more than I'm rooting for Peach. He says if Toombs beats Doherty, you won't hear from me until the next season, and that's facts. Okay, let me explain something to y'all.
He
He's
forgot the
Wait,
deal.
what now?
In your voice, in what?
He's lying through his teeth. The boy lies sure enough as he breathes. But
So
hopefully,
when that clock hit 0-0, can we just block him?
Oh yeah, he put that out himself. He put that out
Right. So
himself. He
just
said we
just
won't
in
hear
case he
from him.
don't just in case he
Oh
don't follow
shit.
through, can we just block him?
Oh shit. He put himself in troll treatment, huh?
But here's the
We'll take
thing.
that.
But
if
here's
you
the
block him
thing.
on
No, no,
screen, y'all, he can never come back.
no. But here's the thing that we all have to understand. We might block Jeremy Williams, but we ain't gonna block Jeremy Williams.
Exactly. That we got alter egos out the ass.
Yeah, baby. He got he even got Jesus on one of his profile pic. Yeah, boy.
Knowing he need Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, Mr. Daniels. Randall Martrice Daniels says the TCCHS Yellow Jackets are for real, and they've got the best coaching staff in the state of Georgia.
2 years ago, he
In, in, in what?
I only like one of y'all
Well,
coaches.
it's a coach down there that I need to have a conversation with. That's all I'm
Well,
gonna
speaking of that, let's put a pin there.
say.
My daddy called me today at about 6 this evening, and that was kind of rare because it's the middle of the week and he's a football coach as well as a pastor. So I just want y'all to know that my daddy wrote down notes. Sis, at first he was saying that you just laughed, you thought everything was funny, but he said he wrote down something that you said. I can't remember, but he got everything written down, even with the expletives. Minus like he put his own words there, but he got y'all, and those receipts are written down, and he's ready to prove again that y'all are wrong.
We're not eating crow this year.
Well,
All
hey,
right.
listen. It's probably something about Milton because I do think they're gonna win it all. But
I think that's what he said too.
I'm not a prognosticator, so I don't know. But I did say that. I'm standing on business, Reb. I said it. But I do wish y'all the best. What's going on, Mr. Warriors? New Hampstead in the building. He said, I saw the Wizards say Savannah Christian is gonna beat us by 3 touchdowns. Speaking of, where is he? Is he drinking too?
He late today.
Oh,
He probably was day drinking.
Oh, y'all looking for me?
yeah.
I was just listening.
He said Savannah Christian. He takes issue with you saying Savannah Christian is going to beat them by 3 touchdowns.
Oh, New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
So why don't you go ahead and get into your predictions for this week?
Okay. So we're gonna start off with private. as normal. Since he wants to bring it up, Savannah Christian, 42. New Hampstead, 28.
But you gotta stop drinking that potion.
Nope, never. I like it. But Fellowship Christian falls to Hebron Christian. That's my upset in private. And I also feel Decatur beats GAC. Any comments on this?
Y'all got any comments on the privates? It don't look like. I'll go back and read these other comments in a minute.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move on. E2. I have Bryan County losing to Aquinas. Aquinas will bounce back and get a win this week.
Okay.
Has the Mexican fella came on yet?
I don't see the Mexican fella.
Okay.
Man, that Irwin Worth County score is, man.
Bottom line, Irwin wins.
Because here's my thing. Okay, Irwin, I think, has not produced on offense like they thought that they would this year. And Worth County clearly giving up 40 plus points to Cairo, although I know it's practice, but we not be quiet. Although it's practice, I mean, I don't know that it's that score is going to be what it is. I think Irwin pulls it out, but I don't know that it's going to be that high scoring. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I respect that. I do be sipping sometimes.
He says it's a nice pick. Decatur upset is a nice pick. Paul says whoever gets the ball last is going to win in Savannah Christian. How you doing, Mr. Robert?
Okay. D1. I think Fannin County gets Raven this week.
My Lord.
What's up, Dro?
Welcome to the show.
Yo, what's happening?
What's good, bro? What's good?
What's up, Mexican fella?
We got the whole crew today.
I see. I'm sorry I'm late, y'all, but I just walked in the house a few minutes ago. You know,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Not to interrupt y'all real quick. Go back to that D one, please.
Well, this man just straight to business, ain't it? I'm telling y'all about my day.
I'm sorry. Let's stop.
How was your day, Dro?
Not at all, bro. I just didn't want him. I just didn't want him to go on past that.
I feel you, but I get the message. Let me.
No. How was your day, Dro?
Well, it was pretty busy. You know what I'm saying? For Wednesday hump day, you know.
Yeah. Did you get anything to eat?
Yeah, I just ate, you know, something real quick, nothing fancy. Yeah.
Okay, so you relaxed and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get my relax on. About to kick my feet up and see what I could contribute tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we are certainly looking forward to it.
All right, thank you. That means a lot, Jess. I appreciate it, Jess. You didn't try to look past me and go, hey, roll back to the other chart there. I appreciate it.
So in other words, bro, I made you feel worthless, and she just made you feel right back in place, huh?
Yeah, just made me feel real small then, man.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, y'all have to understand. Yo is rude. He's known for interrupting people, although he was raised right. Shout out to Miss Tina. She did a fantastic job, but he is who he is.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yes.
That Hammer coach that was down in Brooks, what school did he go to?
Nah, somebody in the
Somewhere in
comments tell us
Alabama.
he's in Alabama.
Was it Opelika?
No.
No,
No,
he
it
was
was
in
Opelika.
South. He was in South
Yeah,
Alabama,
he
wasn't he?
down
Yeah,
south.
he down
Okay.
south.
He
It
like an
wasn't
hour and a
Opelika.
half or two from Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, Alabama schools gonna get a win this
Daleville.
weekend over Georgia against Callaway.
He's in Daleville. He's at Daleville. Thank you, Mr. Pollard, and welcome to the podcast.
Okay. But I got Callaway losing to Opelika of Alabama and Madison County upsetting Hart County.
My lord.
Really?
Oh, and guess what? Bainbridge is back on track this week with a win against Cook.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. That could go either way. It could.
Nah.
Hey, that's why they play the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, a lot of y'all ain't gonna like me for this 3A pick.
We don't care about you like that, sir.
Thank you. But
Hold on, before you
and
say
the
that,
winning,
let me jump in right quick. Now I can understand why a lot of people be like, okay, Bainbridge will run Cook out the field. Do y'all think it's because Bainbridge will have more depth?
I can't even answer that because I don't think Bainbridge's gonna run Cook off the field.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because when I said I think that game possibly could go either way, it was like, you know, we don't know about that. I think Bainbridge will take it. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
no. That wasn't that. No, it was like it's built on a false premise to me. I think Cook wins that game.
Okay.
But again, what's my saying? I am
You're
not.
not a prognosticator.
Yes, thank you.
oh, I thought it was prosecuted.
Hey man, there you go. Because I was finna say we ain't discussed 3A.
You just gonna let that? It's not Friday,
Don't
baby.
don't worry about it, babe. I got something mixed in this portion for him. He'll be okay.
You low line
Sandy Creek
scallywag.
Doug losing. Peach losing.
Who?
Peach County. Got to lose the fair by touchdown.
Okay.
Peach doing what?
Losing by
Okay.
touchdown.
Okay. We don't care what you say.
But I also got Troop losing. And we know Cairo gonna lose to Thomas County Central.
See, you can't say it right, Cairo.
It is what it is. Tomato.
No, and we're not getting into that.
Pecan.
But it's Cairo, Egypt, and Cairo, Georgia. Welcome, Jeremy Jones. Mr. Ross, what's going on, home team? He said, did Bainbridge lose a lot from last year? Yes, I think they only have like 8 seniors this year. And they lost the coach. No need to repeat yourself, Mr. Watkins. We heard you the first 50 times, and I appreciate that prediction because you're known to be super wrong on stuff like that. So thank you. Bainbridge's quarterback is returning this week, so that might make a difference, but I don't. Yeah, let's go to 4A.
All right. We got Ware County losing to Coffee. Benedictine losing to Buford. Also, Creekside loses to West Side of South Carolina. Nothing? Silence? Air gap?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hey, guess what? We got some breaking news. Coffee just scored another touchdown.
You know, Mr.
What, they still
Wizard.
playing now?
Nah, they done, but they still
Say,
smoking.
man, hey,
Yeah,
just do your picks and stop trying to bite off me. Do your picks.
and then
Do
he
your
gonna be,
picks.
and then I know it. Be original.
Okay, you right. I need to be. So 5A.
You know,
Everybody
piss
in the
me
top
off.
25A handles business this weekend.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Okay, so Tony McKelvin says he respectfully disagrees with you, Mr. Wizard.
On what?
The Pear Crew said they rock with you. I don't know if it's true, but they heard Cook County starting quarterback got in a bad accident and will be out. I pray that he did not, and if he did, we wish him a speedy recovery. I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah,
Praying for the kid.
recover to that kid.
Yeah, definitely sending out prayers.
Definitely. But gonna get back to your prediction. You done pissed me off tonight, Wilson. Keep it going. And it ain't got nothing to do with Peach and Perry.
Okay. Oh, 6A. I think Collins Hill loses to Woodward Academy. Collins Hill is who's gold. Carrollton has a field day and a practice against Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
Quick County. Why y'all didn't put Monroe on the schedule?
Call quits.
Quit.
Call quits.
Why y'all put Monroe on the schedule? Y'all need a official practice. That's what it is, right? I get it. Any questions for me?
Any questions in the comments? I ain't paying no attention to that. So what these old Panthers talking about? They talking to themselves. Mr. Jones said if Milton wins, I agree they're legit. Mr. Miles says I don't know about Milton beating American Heritage like that. I think it will be closer and can go either way. American Heritage history is strong and they stay loaded. Cook County's quarterback it's being reported. I don't know if that is true or not, but a listener said that he heard Cook County's quarterback got hurt in an accident, and if that is the case, we certainly send out prayers to him and we pray for a speedy recovery.
Well, with that being said, I'm going back to the base.
Get on and make sure
My
you drink that
Lord.
potion.
Okay. I'll
Take
see
your
y'all
stinging,
Monday.
take your stinging ass on. We ain't stung you. Calling me no
Oh, yeah.
prostitute. You
Good
never
night,
call me no
Wizard.
prostitute.
Good night.
Man, that dude be tripping, man. Go on, man.
Bastard. Woo, I'm sorry. Okay, we back. Let's see. So, Dro, you weren't on earlier. We're gonna ask you. What are your top? What do you think are the top games this week that will be moving the needle?
Top 3, bro.
Top 3.
Well, it looked like I may have to post them in the page because I haven't taken a look at the matchups. I usually would do it today, but I haven't had a chance. But I don't know if the Peach Pear game would qualify to me as a top 3 matchup, but it is a notable game. It's a rivalry game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still of the opinion that is a measuring stick game for both teams, but for different reasons, if that makes sense.
It does.
Now, in the other games, like I said, I may have to end up posting them in the page because I'm trying to get caught up this evening.
Okay. Well, let's see. We said well. I'm okay. I'm gonna tell you what Mike said. Mike said, uh, Greater Atlanta Christian and Decatur.
What?
Uh-huh. Keep
Huh?
on going. Keep on going.
What?
Buford and Benedictine.
No, I didn't say them. I didn't say them.
No, you
Now
didn't.
Buford and Benedictine.
No, that was Yo. That was Yo.
Okay, that's a good matchup.
He also said Milton and American Heritage. Did you?
Yep. Yes, I did.
And who else?
And the last one I said was, I know I
Collins
said Collins
Hill,
Hill and Woodward
American
Academy.
Woodward.
Collins Hill and Woodward Academy. But he
Yep.
said GAC and Decatur.
I sure did. And tell them why I said that, because I said games north of the fault line.
Because of what now?
I said those were games of the week north of the fault line.
North of the, okay. Must be an Atlanta thing again.
Gotta be. Yeah.
Because that doesn't move the needle for me at all.
Okay. Watch the game. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Watch the game.
I'm not saying it won't be a good game. I'm just saying, maybe I need to research both teams.
No, you don't.
Well, what you talk about then, Thurston?
All I'm saying is north of and from what? Hold on. Where did we draw the line at over the summer? I forgot.
I guess Forsyth down, bro.
Okay, so from Forsyth up,
Does that sound familiar?
GAC Decatur, Woodward Academy, Collins Hill, and Milton playing American Heritage out of Plantation, Florida.
So he didn't even say Benedictine and Buford.
Nah, Joe, Yo said that.
Yeah. So yeah. But some other ones are Coffee and Ware. That's gonna be a good one as well. Let's see. Morris has a question. When will the pick'em be up? I know I'm sorry, Mr. Shield. We kicked this little ass off too early.
No, the Pickens went up yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So they're you'll find them on the Friday Night Lights page, and you can click on it and make your picks. Yeah, he is, Mr. Ross. He's Darwin. He's getting us out of character. I wanna let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna shout out Mr. Ross. He has a brand new baby. Shout out to him.
Congratulations.
And his beautiful wife.
Congrats.
Let's see. Morris, Mr. Shield said, don't forget Douglas is going to mistake.
Miss Lake.
Okay. I'm sorry. I ain't get it.
Go get your glasses, baby.
Westlake is food goes. That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Also, I'm gonna go back up to what Mr. James said. I know we were talking about Milton and 5A, and I completely forgot about Langston Hughes. He said that he thinks Langston Hughes is going to win 5A, and he doesn't know he no longer likes Milton because of that crybaby coach.
Well, you might not like the coach, but you better love that quarterback, receiver, and that offense they got.
Luke Nickel.
That's all I can say on that.
I agree. So, that's right, Mr. Talent. Go Trojans. Mr. Jones, you are entitled to like who you like. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Jeremy, he said he likes Perry. Good coaching. All right.
Good for you, sir.
Adam says, do you think Milton or TCC wins if they play? Right now I'm leaning toward Milton, but I would like to see Thomas County Central. I mean, Thomas County Central has been playing the deaf, the dumb, and the blind. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's just that their opponents have been that weak or they're just that strong, or it's both. So I want to see what TCC does in region play, and I expect them to do quite well. Yeah, if they're super dominant in region play, I think they can take Milton. But not, and then Lacey Hughes got something to say because they got
Well,
a chip on their shoulder too.
I'm biased, but I'm also a rival. However, I'm riding with TCC.
Okay.
Um, you ain't gonna get far around with them against Milton.
Don't worry about it, baby. My daddy drive the bus. We riding out.
Daniel James said that Milton's defense has got to show him.
They held Buford to 10 points. What else they got to show you? Stop, Rich.
Buford, hold on, we talking about Buford right now, right? Off that first game.
Yes.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna put it like this. If you actually watch the game, one, that game was severely impacted by weather. They had damn near a 2 hour delay at halftime because of the weather. So don't put any stock in that game don't put any stock in that Milton Buford game outside of the fact that Milton won. That's the only stock you put in. Don't put nothing else into it.
So I hear people talk about delays and stuff. So I just want to understand something. If you was coming to the game to kick butt, what a delay gonna do? Stop you from kicking butt?
No, you don't play it in the rain before. What happens when you play in the rain? When you play in conditions that you don't practice in?
Okay.
How many teams out there practicing in the rain?
I understand all of that, but here's the thing. Everything that affected Buford affected Milton also. Now,
Correct, and I'm with you on that.
when you start talking about injured players in the first quarter or first half of a game, yeah, that can change the outcome of a game. But a delay and weather conditions that is affecting the same team on an equal playing field, nah, I don't agree with that.
And you playing Milton at home too? At Milton? Nah, bruh. Come on. Ain't no way Milton finna lose at Milton, regardless of who they playing.
Morris says he personally knows the coach at Milton. See if he'll come on and interview with us.
So just for the question at hand, Shakira said Thomas County Central. Jess said Milton. I definitely say Milton. So what say the rest of the panel when it comes to Thomas County Central and Milton?
Milton.
I think it's gonna be a good game. You know what I mean?
Milton.
But if it's on the road at Milton, but you know what? You really can't say that because Thomas County Central went on the road last season in the playoffs and not. I think it was wrong when
he was wrong.
Yes,
so sometimes you can't really go with the home team. A lot of times, Milton is that team. I agree, but I think Thomas County Central can play spoil on the road.
They're no slouch, and all I'm saying is, I mean, I'm not saying Thomas County Central isn't good. I believe they're good. I would like to see them when they get into the meat of their schedule to see how they respond. Because right now they just running roughshod through everybody. So I can't really tell if
played one game, babe.
That's what I'm talking about. Lounge and they play K-Row Friday. Come on, man.
Who Thomas County Central play K-Row
on Friday.
Why?
Talk about them playing Milton. Where that come from?
It was a question. It was a hypothetical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not a hypothetical because let's be real. Thomas County Central and Milton are definitely some of the best teams in that classification. So they will see each other in the semis.
But think about this now. Rome was a pretty good team last season, were they not?
They were.
And Thomas County Central, we know, was a pretty good team, and it was a close game because I think if I'm mistaken, Thomas County Central won by a game-winning field goal. If I'm mistaken,
I think it was 9-6 or 10-6 or something like that.
It was a close game. I know Thomas County Central hit the game-winning field goal. You know what I'm saying? On the road. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna count them out.
Oh no, I'm not either. All I'm saying is, okay, so they played Lowndes in the scrimmage. I forgot who they played last week that they beat to death, and they're gonna play. Excuse me, they're gonna play Cairo. And let's be clear, that their starters will be chilling, drinking Mai Tais in the middle of the second quarter. All I'm saying is, I would like to see when they play a tougher opponent. That's all I'm saying, so that I can truly gauge what's going on. And who is that? Mr. Wimby. Welcome to the podcast. He said TCC has the weakest non-region schedule in 5A.
And two 5A in that region.
Yeah.
Can I answer this question from earlier? Before we continue to talk about TCC, I just ran through the week 2 schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta tell you, it's not impressive. So I changed what I said earlier. Based on the games I saw on the week 2 schedule, I would have to say that the Peach Perry game would have to be in my top 3, you know, and I think Worth County and Irwin County is supposed to play each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, I forgot what the third one is, but I'm pretty sure everybody's list was different. So I just wanted to answer that. But yeah, I put Peach and Perry in my top 3 as far as games of the week to watch.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, Coffee Ware is what I want to.
Oh yeah, that's another one. You're right, Jess. Coffee and Ware. That's it.
Mr. Fletcher said he don't care about nothing north of Macon. He don't care about no football. Let's see.
Well, damn. Tell us how you truly feel.
Kind of like you were about Stockbridge.
Yeah.
Dro, you got to go back when this is over with.
Okay.
You got your boy had a soliloquy.
Oh yeah?
About Stockbridge.
No.
How you spell that word?
That man been on that grind hard today.
It's like a breakup, Dro. It's like a breakup.
That's what it is.
He in the room singing Lenny Williams with the lights off.
You dying bad, ain't it? Well, you dying bad, ain't it? Stop out of it, man. Come on.
Oh man.
Tighten up.
Okay, so Adam has another question. Out of all these teams, regardless of classification, who is the strongest team as of now, in your opinion?
Milton.
What about Hughes?
What about
him? Okay, well, there's that.
The game, let's just be real. The game has to be played in between those 50 and 100. Okay, so we understand that. But all we can go off of is the paper. That's it. That's all you can go off of when you're making these kind of analysis of the strongest team at this point and stuff, because they hadn't played and some of these schools won't play. So all you can go off of the paper. If you sit down and look at the roster of Milton and Thomas County Central and you say Thomas County Central should be or is better, you really don't know football. Now, with that being said, if Thomas County Central and Milton play and Thomas County Central win, that doesn't mean Thomas County Central had a better team. The better team don't always win a football game.
And it's not far-fetched that Thomas County Central would win. It's not like, oh my God, that's a huge.
Yeah. That's like if we sit here saying Milton playing or Thomas County Central playing Cairo, and we say, man, Thomas County Central gonna mop the floor at Cairo, and somebody from Cairo say, you don't know that, you don't know. No, we don't know that, but yeah, we know that. You can't say that with Milton and Thomas County Central. It's no guarantee that Milton finna just mop the floor and run through Thomas County Central. We know what they got down there, but on paper, Thomas County Central should lose in a close, hard-fought game with Milton, and not just them. That's any team in the state.
Nick takes Thomas County Central. Ricky Moss, what's up, Wildcat? Welcome to the podcast. He said 1916 Thomas County Central. Kenneth says all I gotta say is line them up. Really, that's the only answer right there. I mean, Rome and TCC was a real state championship game. No shade. I don't disagree with that. I agree with you, Obadiah. Adam says
Disagree.
Coffee. What'd you say?
I said I disagree.
Okay, why do you disagree?
The state game was probably going to be, barring injuries, never to be seen, and that would have been Langston Hughes and Thomas County Central.
We talking this, okay.
Okay, so you can say that because of the game and the way the game was played, but Rome was not one of the top two teams. No, babe. Okay.
But I think he's saying out of the games that they did play
that
compared to
the
played. State championship game, that was the game for them. Out of the games that they did play.
Okay, can we say it like this? The game, what he's saying is that Rome TCC game was more difficult, was a harder fought game for Thomas County Central than the state championship game. That's all he's saying.
That's not what he's saying, but I understand that's
saying.
Okay, move along.
Obadiah, tell the man what you're saying.
Tell the man what you're saying. Because let's see.
Because he don't believe us.
No, not to say that was the state championship game. What he's saying is those were the two best teams and should have been playing in the state championship. That's what he's saying.
That's not what he's saying.
No,
he said Rome
that's
and
not
TCC,
what he's saying.
He said Rome and TCC was the real state championship game. That's
okay. So can anybody else interpret what that statement he just said mean besides me and my two sisters?
Boy, Coffee Lee, TCC, and Milton are the strongest four in that class.
I'm gonna say this on that. Don't overlook Hoko this season. I'm just gonna say that. Don't overlook Hoko this season.
I agree.
Yeah, they could sneak up on some people. Shout out to AJ Hill. Jeremy says Lee and Coffee will be Thomas County Central's 2 measuring stick games. Can't forget about Hoko, as EP said.
Go on down.
Hold on. Don't rush me. What about Mill Creek, Mr. Taylor?
Oh, hush. We see it, hell.
Colmore says with a healthy Cam Brooks and D. Reddick. Paper don't mean shit. You got to play the game. That's true. Keyword probably.
That's not true in what we're talking about.
Move on to the next. Okay. Everybody in Class 6A agrees that Rome versus TCC was a real state championship game. Who else came closer? And please don't say that other team from my past that we recently beat.
Now I gotta tell you now that game was a classic. It really was. Have y'all watched it? That game was a classic. That was a good game. It really was.
I saw highlights, but I didn't see it. No, I don't have NFHS.
Oh, okay, but yeah, that was a good game. You know what I'm saying? Those young men on both of those teams, they left it all on the field. That was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Now explain to me why was that the true state championship game? That's the point I'm trying to make.
Because they faced what all he's saying is that game that they played in was more difficult than the state championship game that they actually played in. It was easier to win the state championship game than it was easier to win that Rome versus TCC game. That's all he's saying. And because it was so close and so hard fought, that was what you anticipate. 2 warriors, 2 people at the top of that fit. What you anticipate in a state championship game happened in the Rome versus TCC game, whereas TCC was less challenged in the actual state championship game.
Like Carver Columbus beat Upson lead 8-6, so that was the toughest game of the season for them, right? Like, come on, man. That don't make a lick of bird
Oh
sense on a sense of
my
football.
God. Please stop acting like you don't understand what's being said.
No. See, that's the thing. A statement made still has to be addressed. It can't just be made and then say, oh, well, we think he's saying this and we think he's saying
He
that.
just said that's what he's saying.
No. He said everybody in 6A agrees that should have been the state championship game, which means they're saying that those was the two best teams. And that wasn't the case.
Obadiah.
All right, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yes.
All I'm saying
Anyway,
is, I
tell me
just
this
want to kick
right
the
quick,
dead. I
like
just want to kick the dead horse one time. Okay, I'm good.
Toombs is in Toombs my side, ain't it?
Toombs is in Tomb. What
We're in the
about
same,
in the same region?
No,
not the same region,
classification.
but we're in the same.
Class.
Classification? No.
Yep.
Toombs is, no, yeah. Yes, y'all are. Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking Miss Keandra Polk. I'm not sure if you just joined the show, but welcome in. We might be friends by the end of the year.
Hi, Miss Polk. Welcome. Yeah, y'all gonna be friends, frenemies. Let me read what this Neanderthal wrote. Not changing the subject, but can we admit one last time City Grove is still the team to beat? See, this is what we talking about, podcast land. You can't take nothing he says seriously. Is City Grove the
No,
team?
we can't. No, we cannot admit that.
No.
Well, that's some progress right there. You see that? You see? Now it could be Brian talking, but I'm proud of you, man. You took a huge first step, man. I'm proud of you. You're making progress, my man.
Yes. Glenn Hodges says Woodward Academy was not hitting on anything. They were just on the good side of the bracket.
I can't buy that statement.
No,
Woodward
bro.
Academy.
You can't say nothing against what they say about Thomas County Central, bro.
Boy, you so obtuse and moving the goalposts and gaslighting, and I'm not falling for that. Mr. Wembley said
You better be glad it ain't Friday.
Region 2 5A playoff
2 more
seeds.
days.
Talking about
Region 2. I'm not falling for that gaslight. Region 2 5A playoff seeds. Mark my words. Number 1 Coffee, number 2 Lead, number 3 TCC, number 4 Hoko.
No, you can't say that against Thomas County Central.
You
get
your ass off your shoulder. Yeah. You finna make me.
Matter of fact, you just wait till this post show meeting. I'm gonna light your ass up like the 4th of July.
Get what? Y'all just turned me back into a Thomas County Central hater.
Okay, gaslighter. Whatever.
That's fine.
It's his playbook, baby.
Fine.
It's his playbook. Don't even worry about it. He play victim. He's playing a victim now.
Look at your mean ass. Look at your mean ass.
You know what I'm saying? He does stuff. Then when you respond, why you so mean to me? Straight out his playbook, baby. How you doing, Mr. Driggers? Not Toombs County Central, Thomas County Central. Listen here, Toombs. I am so glad that y'all are so excited about your season. I'm excited for you as well. You know, we have a saying on the Friday Night Lights podcast show. And can y'all all say it with me on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Bet not lose.
That's right.
So here's the thing. Pump up your team. That's what we all do. But please understand, if you should lose and if you don't win it all, baby, they're going to tear y'all up. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to do it. I like it.
Oh, never mind. I forgot I wasn't going to say it no more.
And I'm not gonna bother you until we have to face you. But you still better not lose.
He said, if we do, I'm still coming. That's
And
what you're
that's what we
supposed to
like.
do. That's what you're supposed to do. You represent and you stand on business, sir. And I'm just telling you, that's what they gonna do. They waiting for you to lose. So just know that. How you doing, Mr. Darasol? Welcome, 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 welcome. Y'all, it's almost Friday. So y'all know on Fridays, it's not 7-ish, it's 11-ish. And it's a tad bit different on Friday nights.
Yeah, it's different. It's after the games have concluded.
And some of us be drinking or have been drinking or could possibly still be drinking during that show. So if you are riding with your children, you better have some earbuds or AirPods, whatever kind of device you use to keep this to yourself because it will be unfiltered.
Oh yeah. Listen, Nick. Bet not lose goes for everybody on this podcast. But guess what? We gonna still be here. Win,
Not
lose,
some.
or
I
draw.
mean, never mind.
Don't call me tomorrow. Just don't.
And just matter of fact,
I'm
go to
sorry.
bed after the show. Don't even get on. Don't stay on.
Don't call me tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Putting you on read. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Mr. Drigger. I don't anticipate y'all losing. I don't anticipate you losing. I'm just saying anything can happen.
Who
I
is
would like
Nick
to
Fletcher's team?
Toombs County.
Okay, so
His
they
son
had
is
Darty. They had Darty this week. Okay.
yes,
Yes.
his son is a great, great, great wide receiver down there.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
very
okay.
explosive.
Okay. That's awesome.
Very explosive.
Okay.
So I expect a lot of stuff out of Toombs County this year.
So
So
y'all think Toombs kind of gonna take the top off Darty?
They're not gonna put their foot in their butt. They probably stick the whole leg up in there.
I heard that.
so yeah. I mean now Doherty riding high, honey. So
Off
they
of what,
be
a win over who? Central?
I know, I'm just telling you what they doing. I didn't say it was
You
right.
don't ride high for a win over Central? What?
I know. We mean Central High School in Macon. We don't mean Thomas County High School.
Oh,
Okay.
could I ask a question without throwing shade?
Yes.
So is it safe to say that Pierce County and Toombs County was the championship game of 2A last year?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But no, if that's what you want to say.
I was just asking. I mean, off of how we look
If
at
that's what
championship
you
games.
if you want to say, but Pierce County and Rockmart was really, really tough. I mean,
Go back and look at the Pierce and Toombs game. I think it was
okay,
better than the Pierce and Rockmart.
so did Pierce and Toombs meet in the playoffs?
Oh, okay. Playoff. I get it.
Why are you trying to be smart and compare
I
apples and
said I
oranges?
wasn't throwing no shade.
You gaslighter. Toombs played Rockmart. Pierce did not.
They
Jamie
played them in the
Myers,
championship.
Thurler. Toombs played Rockmart eliminated Toombs.
Yes, and Pierce played
Pierce
Rockmart in
was
the championship, babe.
I know that.
I know you just said Toombs played Rockmart. Pierce didn't, baby. That's all I was saying. You said
I
that.
know I didn't say Pierce didn't. I said what he's talking about. Toombs played Rockmart. Toombs was eliminated by Rockmart. Pierce didn't play Toombs in the playoff.
No,
Rockmart played Toombs in the playoff.
they was in the same region.
I know that, but we talking about play. Okay. So Trayvon Jones, welcome. Jenkins County in the house. Nick Fletcher. Jeremy says Nick Fletcher, your son, and Hayward are the most dangerous combo at receiver, especially with the quarterback you have. All right. It's way more defense in Toombs versus Smith. Okay. They said Tiff riding high off a win over Griffin. Okay. Yeah. So, what else we got tonight?
Do we have a question of the day?
Yes.
I'm finna get off. I already know the answer.
What's up? Bring it on. What is it?
Ask the question of the day, Jessica.
No, you ask it because it's stupid, and I told you that. Read what my response was.
I read that. That ain't like that.
Okay,
So,
viewers. So you got it, sis.
yeah. Why don't you explain,
Okay.
where this is coming from? So
okay. Listeners, do y'all go out in the fields and pick pecans? Or do y'all go out in the field and pick pecans?
Man, come on, bro. Really, this is serious.
Thank you.
Man,
thank you.
Anybody who say pecan is just bougie. You just
okay.
I'm
Thank
not
you, Dro.
bougie.
Thank you, Dro.
Thank
you, Dro.
Listen. Even though it might be bougie, it's not incorrect, and that
It
is
is.
the point.
It is.
That
It
is
is.
the point.
It
is.
Pecan. Get out of here.
Pecan. Get out of here with that mess.
It is interchangeable. What part of that do you not get? I'm not yucking your yum. If you want to be country as hell and say pecan like you're peeing in a damn can, then go do that. But saying pecan is not incorrect. And that's my only point.
I'm from the dirty South. I'm from the dirty South. We say pecan all day long. We say
pecans, bro. Pecans.
Okay. That's my point. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. My point is, there's nothing wrong with me saying pecan.
It sound uppity.
I don't give a damn what it sounds like.
Like she was in the house.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. It ain't wrong.
Hey, it ain't Friday, babe.
It ain't wrong.
The field hands don't say pecan.
Well, they ain't got to. What I buy, I like butter pecan ice cream.
Where that is?
I don't like pecan
Hey, where they sell that at? No, where they sell that at?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
They must not be in the same place that where they sell your country ass or something. You know what I'm saying? My only point is there's nothing wrong with saying pecan. There's nothing wrong with saying pecan. They are interchangeable. I will not yuck your yum. Tomato, potato, potato. Cairo. Coffee. Good Lord. That's the point.
Shelley.
Y'all eat your damn pecan pie. I don't like it. I think it's wrong.
Look him. If it's good enough for my grandma to say, it's good enough for me to say.
There you go, bro. Pecan.
Say
Pecan.
Say it.
Say it with me now. Pecan.
Pecan.
And
pecan.
Come on, get out of here. Tell me some pecan. Just uppity. Just hanging in the gated community.
If it's good enough for my mama to say pecan, then damn it, it's good enough for me to say pecan. If it's good enough for my mama to say pecan, it's good enough for me to say pecan. My grandmama said pecan.
The folk that say pecan, they drive Mercedes-Benz and all that. You know
they sure do.
Michelle Obama.
So
y'all, I was today years old when I figured out what Michelle was about, and that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah,
I like
y'all
Nick
boy.
Fletcher comment. Nick Fletcher say, "Bet you eat fried chicken with a fork." That's what them uppity folk do. Ain't that right, Nick? They eat fried chicken with a fork. Come on, you better use your hand, and you better have some hot sauce with it. You know
I don't eat hot sauce.
Hold on, Dro. I got to tell y'all. My cousin, man, I love my cousin. I kill me about her now. She say pecan. She drive a Mercedes. She eat her chicken with a fork. She don't eat hot sauce. She don't eat hot sauce.
What?
And just ask her how many movies she have not seen.
Okay, let me run down the list. Have you seen The Color Purple?
Yes.
Have you seen all 3 Fridays?
Yes.
Have you seen all 3 House Parties?
Yes.
Y'all come
The
on, help
last
me
two
out. What's some
sports.
more? Have you seen Money Talks?
Yes.
Have you seen both of them Coming to America?
No, I've only seen the first one.
That count.
Yeah,
You
we
good.
give you a pad for that one. Have you seen Harlem Night?
I have.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
Okay, well you good so far, Baby Boy.
I seen that crap.
Menace to Society.
Yes. I
Boys
have
in
not
the Hood.
seen. I've seen that. I have not seen Juice.
You ain't seen Juice?
No.
Oh, the list goes on, bro. Just
I have not seen Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood.
Okay.
I have not seen the Die Hard movies. I haven't seen Halloween. Any of the Halloweens.
Oh wow.
I saw part of Child's Play. After they threw him in the fire and he didn't die, I was like, I'm not watching this. If you can't kill it with fire, he won't die. I didn't watch it.
Oh my God.
I have not seen The Godfather.
hold on. This is a sports talk show. Have you seen Rudy?
Yeah, I hate that movie.
Okay. Have you seen Radio?
No.
Have you seen The
Remember the
Longest Yard?
Titans?
Have you seen The Longest Yard with both versions?
I've seen both versions of The Longest Yard. I've not seen Friday Night Lights.
Have you seen the program?
Yeah, I saw it.
Friday Night Lights, you say?
I have not seen it.
You ain't seen that?
No.
You don't know nothing about Willie Beeman?
That's Any Given Sunday.
Oh, you right. I messed up. Yeah,
I seen it.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, that's that high school
Miles.
movie. Friday Night Light, the one about the high school. You right.
Booby Miles. Booby Miles.
Yeah.
Yes, I've not seen that. But what y'all gonna do is get up on me, and it's gonna sound like Friday in a minute. I've not seen.
I just got one more because they talked over me.
I've seen Wildcats, Morris. Oh, Morris. Let me tell you who hadn't seen Wildcats until I introduced them. What about that? Yo. He had not seen that.
Have you seen have you seen the program?
Yes, I've seen the program. You've been drinking. We just asked about that. Thank you,
So-
King. He said,
And I'm gonna continue drinking.
Have you
What is
seen How You're
Wildcat?
Learning? Have you seen How You're Learning?
yes.
Okay. Well, you in there, Jay.
Thank you.
You paid.
Well, what is Wildcat? Talking about football?
Yes. I'm not seeing ghosts, Mr. Driggers. My mama did. I hadn't seen what is it? My mama and them. They used to watch it, but I wasn't interested.
She has seen Scarface.
I have seen Scarface. I haven't seen The Godfather. What's the one with Tom Cruise and the L?
Mission Impossible.
Top Gun. I ain't seen Mission Impossible either. Yes, Nick, I eat greens and I cook them too, and they're good. I do eat pig feet. I don't eat chitlins. Now, y'all tripping.
Baby, just calm down. I'll bring you some pecan ice cream and pecan pie.
I don't want shit from you.
Well, check this out, Jay. You ain't by yourself. I'm finna shock the world. I grew up in the hood. I'm from Griffin Line, but I don't eat watermelon. I don't eat pig feet, neck bone. You know what I'm saying? What else? I don't eat meatloaf. Where else is a staple? Let me see. Y'all throw out some food. I tell you yes or no.
I mean, you said enough with saying you don't eat meatloaf.
Right.
I'm like,
I was with you with the watermelon, but everything after that, I'm gonna bust down.
I eat oxtail now, Keith. I eat oxtail now, but you gotta know how to cook them because everybody don't know how to cook oxtail now.
You
know what I'm
eat some
saying?
other pork chops?
Yeah, I like pork chops. Yo. Now in the hood, we ain't have them smothered. Now they was either fried or baked. You know what I'm saying?
Tina made some today, babe. I had went and got me that chuck wagon plate, and you saw I'm ready to trade that chuck wagon for them pork chops.
I know it. Cube steak, you eat that?
Oh yeah, I like cube steak now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've seen Remember the Titans. I hated Rudy. I went to the movies and saw that. It pissed me off.
Let me give y'all a fact about Remember the Titans. Y'all probably already know. That's why these Perry folk don't lost their daggone mind. That marching band. That marching band in there, if I remember correctly, was Perry High School marching band. For the Titans, for the Titan football team.
Interesting.
Y'all knew that?
Now you just gave me a reason to go back and watch it. Not that that's gonna tell me, but that's like my favorite movie.
Yeah, that was Perry. That was Perry High School. That was they marching band for the Titan in that movie.
Keith Drigger says it was.
Yep.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I reckon. Let's see. In the top tier, I've seen everything but Friday Night Lights. Tier 2, I've seen everything but Invincible. Tier 2, I've seen The Replacements. Tier 3, Jerry Maguire. I've seen everything but Concussion, Undefeated, and Greater.
The Water Boy reminded me of Coach Pro.
My lord, it's several characters in there that never mind.
We'll find another day.
We'll find another day. But my mama said greatest football movie of all time.
That could have been a
that should have been a question of the day.
Now I had to address the fact that my cousin, again, that I kill a brick by, want to disown me because I say pecan and they say pecan.
Okay. See, this is what I mean when I say gaslighting.
Pecan.
This is what I mean when I say gaslighting. I said nothing of the sort. I said that it's okay that he says pecan, but he has a problem with the fact that I say pecan. He wants me to bend to his will, and I will not do that because I know that they are interchangeable and I can say pecan or pecan, but I have no problem with him saying pecan. But what does he put out to you guys? That I have a problem with it, and that's that gaslight shit I be talking about. Don't call me tomorrow.
Man, you gonna be in me.
See? There you go. Guys, we really appreciate you all. So you're getting a little dose
you have to deal with every day
of what you'll hear on Friday night, although
this ain't nowhere near close to it.
Yeah, that's we got small dose, and that's just for me. The others ain't really got to it yet.
Oh baby, I can smell the Hennessy now.
But them others, they gonna be on it Friday night. I mean, you just got a little snippet. I tell you, I'm the most demure one. Very demure, very mindful.
Uppity.
I'm uppity. With my pecans. I don't eat pecan waffles either.
Good people don't let them deter you by not coming watching. It is the game show.
Oh no, this was not to deter you. We want y'all to come.
It's the after the game show. If you come sideways, you're gonna get said with your chest.
Yeah.
Sideways, you're gonna get sideways back.
Yeah, I can already tell I'm gonna cut Pat Watkins all the way out.
Oh
my lord.
And be on the lookout for the Get 'em Out of Here's because they are coming.
They coming.
As soon as my brother get back in rap form, the Get 'em Out of Here's are coming.
Yeah.
And I have another nominee for Turd of the Week, and that's the Wizard for that nonsense he said.
All right.
What nonsense he said?
Yeah, what nonsense didn't he say? Call me a damn prostitute. I know that. That's nonsense. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for listening to us tonight. We'll be back Friday night, win, lose, or draw.
Hey, Nick Fletcher, I like your style. He said he gonna have his crown and he gonna be ready.
We are excited.
Perry, your butt is on the clock.
Pelham, you too.
Good
Y'all have
evening.
a good one.
Y'all have a good night.
You better not
Peace
lose.
up, H-Town down. Y'all stupid as hell.